truck got nasty just sitting there. It's covered up with dirt. I mean, just dusted. Taking me a run up to the grown man's toy store. Gotta get a couple of little tire spoons to change the tires on my John Deere tractor. Alright. I'm in trouble. Made a trip up here to Harbor Freight in Bowling Green. You'd think a little dinky store wouldn't have a whole lot in it. Not really much of a place to get in trouble. And boy, would you be wrong. Holy cow. I was putting stuff back, right and left, and still spent way more than I needed to in there. Sad thing is, I only come up here after 3 things. And all 3 of those will be unboxed here shortly. But I got quite a few more than 3 things. Put it this way, I should have come out of here spending about 50, maybe 60 bucks. I wound up coming out of here spending about triple that. And that's with putting stuff back the whole time. Because a lot of it was stuff I could use, but I didn't really need right now. Finally got me one of the old redneck pry bar sets, because those come in handy for a bunch of stuff. I just got tired of not having one. The 3 different sized bars in them, I think it was like $8. The other thing I got was a mini tire changer. I know you're probably thinking, well, you just bought that other one. That other one doesn't do tractor tires. There's no possible way to put a tractor tire on that other machine. It only does tires that'll fit down over that center pole and feed the lug nut hole up through one of the lug nut slots. So that's just for like car tires and the big tractor tires. The little tractor tires, you gotta have a machine like this one that I just got. Bad thing is, I could have got this one and not had to wait real long. Used a coupon code and got it offline, but I got to get this yard tackled now. Because as you'll have seen by the drone flight video, it's gotten way out of hand. My yard looks like the bush, and I can't have that. But anyway, Yeah, I got that tire changer. Got a load leveler so that I can put that engine in the 4x4 properly with my engine hoist. I can maneuver it, twist it however I need to get it in there properly. And I finally got me a low profile 20-inch jack, a 3-ton. I was going to get the 4-ton, but couldn't see spending the extra money, and it wasn't low profile, and there's been a number of times that I've actually needed a low profile jack. So I finally got one. It's considerably longer than I wanted it to be, which is going to make it a lot more fun moving it around everywhere. But no complaints. I've got something to lift all this stuff up with now. I won't have to worry about it warping or falling apart on me, because it's one of the heavy duty suckers. And I got me some black nitro gloves to work on stuff with, so I don't get all cruddy. I was down to like my last pair, I think, of the blue nitro gloves that I've got, and they're not all that thick. You brush up against something just wrong with the blue ones and they're split right open. Supposedly the blue ones are between 3 and 5 mil thick. The black ones that I got now are 9 mil thick. So hopefully I'll be able to use them and not split them every time I bump something. But that's it. I'll do the unboxing show when I get home. But didn't do as bad as I could have. I could have rolled out of that place with two shopping carts full of stuff and still not had everything I wanted. But I kept it down pretty much to what I need, which was harder than fire to do, but I did. So, like I said, I'll do the unboxings or the show and tell when I get home. Get some of y'all's opinions on the stuff, because y'all are pretty quick to offer them up, and that's not a problem. I actually listen to what you say. Anyway, talk to you in a bit. Alright, here's item number 1. The mini tire changer. This is actually for changing the tires out on my John Deere, or any of the other tractors for that matter. Well, that dude's fault. Thing's about soaked already, and it's only been out here for like 10 minutes. And I got these so I don't have to mount this anywhere specific. I'll put that up. I got it. Now I can put it up. But yeah, I probably won't be using that part of it at all. That's the bead breaker you put in the handle and break the bead with, and then that's what you take it off. The end you take it off with, and that's the end you put it back on with. Pretty simple. But my other tire changer, like I said, is just for, I don't think I'll need those this time. Well, maybe I will. Okay, we'll keep them handy anyway. Anyway, I got those big C-clamps there to hold this onto the trailer. to where I don't have to permanently mount this sucker anywhere. Okay. Pins. And maybe I will look at the instructions. I think that might be a little smart. Kind of stupid. Didn't even put the handle on the whole way. It's just barely on there. I'm assuming that's it. I'll show you the rest of my toys here shortly. Alright. Here's all the gunk that goes with it. And I got it held to the trailer with these clamps. It ain't going anywhere. It's a base pin that holds that part together. We can take it back apart later. They've got it built like this so you can actually change these in a vise also. There's what holds the top of your tire down, little spacers, pins that hold that together, your upper bar, just screw this down on top, and then your separator bar. Now, my first candidate. I'm having to do this kind of quick because I don't have much battery left on this and I don't want to wait all night for it to charge again. Put it on there, tighten it down good and tight. Just put me some soapy water around the rim. I'm not taking it off of here. All I'm doing is taking the one side loose so that I can put inner tubes in it. Yeah, it should be as simple as just walking this thing around. Well, I said that, and those are actually slipping. Not cool. If y'all thought I was joking about all the tire plugs, there's 7 of them. And this is the left front tire. I got it off, got all the styrofoam cleaned out. If you're wanting to know what the foam is, ask Pisser about that one. That was his idea. I thought it was a good idea at the time. Went and got me a couple cans of spray foam, filled up both front tires. Lasted about 2 hours and they were flat. But as you see, I've got the inner tube in it and about ready to put it back on. So here goes nothing. Now, I suppose I should have brought my tripod out here for this because I'm not going to be able to do this. Ah, heck with it. You see what the tools are. I'll show you when I'm done. It's not really that hard, but with this just clamped on like that, with the C-clamps, it does tend to slide a little bit. And that base is just about wide enough that it could fit in those saddles, but wouldn't you know it, not quite. I'd have to shave about 1/16 of an inch of material off of it for it to fit in that saddle. So we're stuck with it on the C-clamps for now. But I mean, I'm making it work. It's still worth it. This one's going to be a pain in the tail. Look at all that spray foam down in there. I filled it up. This thing's a pain in the butt to get off of here too, especially since it's got foam in it still. The other one went flat, all the foam collapsed in it. This one, it's still pumped up. You could still roll around on it, but I'm getting all the foam out of both of them, and putting these inner tubes in them, so won't have any more problems with it. I got these from Lowe's. I think they were like $8 or $10 each. But anyway, stopped to have me a little vape. You know, look, nice, clean, clear, dark night out. Yeah, I got that whole field foggy. They're not super clouds, but clouds enough. I'm after the flavor, not the cloud. That cloud's just a side effect. Anyway, enough of that. Let me get this done and get back in the house. The dew's falling out here and I'm starting to stick to myself now. I don't like that kind. Anyway, get it all rooted out and get I'll probably have to pop it off the rim to get all of it out. That's what I did with the last one. You can see in the grass there. But get all that knocked out of the inside of it. Get back on here, get the inner tube in it, put them back on the tractor, and I'll have both my 14 horse John Deere and my 25 horse Craftsman going. Yay. Anyway, enough of that. See ya. Now for the rest of my haul. Got 2 of these boxes of the natural gloves, 9mm thick, black ones. I go through them pretty quick when I use them. Got me a little speed wrench, a little 3/8. Didn't really need that, but it will come in handy. Got me a gravity fed spray gun, so I can start learning to spray and get ready to paint the vehicles if I'm any good at it, which I'm thinking it's going to take a lot of practice. My $8 pry bar set that no mechanic should be doing without. That's a little $3 plug end to redo one of my extension cords at the end got cut off on. And I just creased the box on this one, but this is my load leveler for my engine hoist, so I can put that engine down in the 4x4 properly. 2 tons, so that'll be beefy enough to do that and then some. And then the main reason for me going up there tonight, 3-ton low profile jack. About out of breath. I can't even believe this. I am way out of shape. I forget where it said it. Somewhere on here it says about it going up 20 inches. No, I don't see it. I ain't worried about it. Anyway, the reason I got it is because it goes up 20 inches. I don't really care about that rapid pump stuff where it takes off running the first pump or two you give it. I'm not a fan of that stuff, and I hope that that doesn't interfere with this, because I'm hoping to have this one a while. This is a little more substantial than any of the floor jacks I've had previously, so I'm hoping it lasts quite a bit longer. But that's all for my haul. I behaved pretty well for going to the grown man's Neverland. It's the most expensive, cheapest place you'll ever go as a man. Most expensive because you spend a fortune there. It's cheapest because you can't buy this stuff anywhere else for that price. But anyway, I'm about out of battery, and I'm surely out of steam. So I'm calling it a night for now. Speaking of steam, holy cow. Dew's falling already, and now it's starting to mist right back up into the air again. Whew. Anyway, that's all for tonight. Thank you for watching. You guys, I'll talk to you guys later. And there you have it. Very low profile, yet very stout. And I don't even think it says on here about it going up to 20 inches. Nope. 2 1/8 inch. Can't talk tonight. 2 1/8 inch. Low profile. Smooth rolling casters, easy placement, low profile, 2 7/8, minimum saddle height, foam bumper prevents damage to the vehicle finish, narrow to prevent slipping. I guess they were just making stuff up for them tags. I genuinely do not see anywhere on here where it actually says that it, 19 3/4. Right there. Told you wrong. I think the 4-ton, or the 3-ton standard, not the low profile, was the one that goes up to 20. And then the 4-ton goes up to 25. But it's not low profile either. So. But yeah, I think I can do a lot of good with this. This will allow me to get up under the front end of some of the lower cars and raise them up quite a substantial amount. Being that it goes that high still, I can pick up my SUVs and stuff with it as well. Although I'll probably have to put a solid 6-inch block on top of them to do it. But yeah. Paint's probably not going to last a year because it's rough finished. It's not smooth and shiny like the ones on the shelf were. No big shock there. But well, these parts are smooth, and well, no, they're not. They're kind of coarse too. Anyway, there it is in all its glory. And I'm done. I'm going inside.